I want to turn our attention right now to how President Trump's 30-day takeover of the D.C. Metropolitan Police Department is set to expire tonight, closing one major chapter of the crime crackdown in the nation's capital.
But as lawmakers weigh changes to the city's justice system, the debate could shape how crime is tackled in other U.S. cities. Our Washington, D.C. correspondent, Brendan Scanlon, now live on Capitol Hill tonight with more details. Good evening, Brendan.
Hey there, Mike and Eva. Good evening. Well, the president's takeover of the Washington, D.C. Metropolitan Police Department began last month in August when the president declared a public safety emergency here in Washington, invoking Section 740 of the D.C. Home Rule Act. Since then, violent robberies and homicides have each dropped over 50% compared to the same period last year. Over 2,100 arrests have been made, including 20 of those being alleged gang members. The D.C. Metropolitan Police Department will soon again be under local control after being led by Attorney General Pam Bondi for 30 days. D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser recently signed an executive order directing the district to continue working with federal law enforcement to the maximum extent allowable by law.
This is how we will be able to request or receive additional resources.
The commitment to work with federal partners appears to be appeasing Republicans on Capitol Hill and the president, who have shied away from earlier calls to extend the federal takeover, at least for now.
We're grateful for the results. I mean, the crime rates are down dramatically.
However, the House Oversight Committee is reviewing a slate of D.C.-specific tough-on-crime measures, from rolling back progressive sentencing reforms to lowering the age juveniles can be tried as adults.
It's kind of those leftist Democrat policies that brought us to this moment and have brought many of America's major cities to the moment of crime overriding our streets. Cashless bail isn't working. Recidivism is high. And our cops have no tools left in their arsenal.
Democrats have criticized the president's takeover approach and the methods being utilized, like National Guard troops and masked immigration enforcement agents.
His administration is the very definition of lawlessness and disorder.
House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries said any federal intervention should come at the request of local officials.
If those local police departments conclude that they want some support from the federal government, then I support that effort.
And again, Mike and Eva, the police takeover officially ending here in Washington tonight. We'll see if that remains the case or if Congress does ultimately intervene to extend it. Regardless, however, the National Guard has been ordered to stay here in D.C. until at least November 30th. And all of this as major cities like Chicago prepare for major immigration enforcement operations and potential Guard deployment as well. Reporting live on Capitol Hill for Erie News Now, I'm Brendan Scanlon. Mike, Eva, back to you.